Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the wild world of studying. I know, for some of you that phrase inspires the same level of excitement as watching paint dry. But trust me on this one, because we're not just talking about mindlessly cramming information. We're talking about unlocking the secrets to effective learning, whether you're a student facing a mountain of exams or just someone who loves to learn something new every day. We're going to break down actionable study tips that can help you maximize your study sessions and actually remember what you're learning. This isn't about just passing a test. It's about truly understanding and retaining information. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's transform those study sessions from dreaded chores into productive and, dare I say, enjoyable learning experiences. Before we even crack open a book, let's talk goals. It's like setting out on a road trip. You wouldn't just hop in the car and start driving without knowing where you're going, right? The same goes for studying. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in this study session? Is it to understand a specific concept, memorize a list of dates, or be able to explain a theory? Write down your goal, make it specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or as we like to call it, a SMART goal. Having that clear objective in front of you acts as your compass, guiding your focus and keeping you motivated. It's like having a destination in mind, which makes the journey, even if it's through dense textbook chapters, much more purposeful. Now that we have our destination, we need a roadmap. This is where your study schedule comes in. I know, spontaneity is fun, but trust me, when it comes to studying, consistency is your best friend. Block out specific times in your day or week dedicated to studying. And don't just write study, be specific. Review history notes for an hour. Practice math problems for 30 minutes. This level of detail makes it real and actionable. Remember, life happens and sometimes you'll need to adjust your schedule, and that's okay. The key is to have a plan and stick to it as much as possible. Consistency will help you build momentum and make studying a regular, less daunting part of your routine. Imagine trying to study in a noisy, chaotic environment. Not exactly conducive to concentration, is it? Your study environment plays a critical role in your ability to focus and absorb information. Find a place that's relatively quiet and free from distractions. Maybe it's your desk, a cozy corner in the library, or even a quiet coffee shop. Experiment with different locations and see where you feel most productive. Make sure your study space is well lit, comfortable, and stocked with all the study materials you need. A dedicated study space can do wonders for your focus and create a mental association with learning. Here's a secret. Effective studying is not about passively rereading notes. It's about actively engaging with the material. Think of it like a sport. You wouldn't expect to become a pro athlete just by watching games, right? You need to get in the game, and in studying, that means active learning. Try summarizing concepts in your own words, ask yourself questions about the material, and teach what you've learned to someone else. These techniques force you to process the information deeply and make connections, which are essential for long-term retention. Remember, understanding is key, not just memorizing. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but taking breaks is actually crucial for effective studying. Our brains are like muscles. They need rest to function at their best. Don't try to power through hours of studying without giving yourself a break. Instead, incorporate short breaks into your study schedule. Get up, move around, stretch, grab a snack, or step outside for some fresh air. These short breaks can help prevent burnout and keep your mind fresh and focused when you return to studying. Think of it as hitting the refresh button on your brain, allowing you to come back to your studies with renewed energy and focus. And there you have it, your step-by-step guide to more effective studying. Remember, it's not about the amount of time you spend studying, but how you use that time. By implementing these tips, you can transform your study sessions from something you dread into a more focused and even enjoyable experience. So go forth, conquer those textbooks, and ace those exams. I have complete confidence in you. Don't forget to experiment and find what works best for you, because everyone learns differently. Thanks for joining me on this learning adventure, and I'll see you in the next video.